It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Ducks. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Bill Pulsifer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Second, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 41 home runs now and 115 RBIs. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Row. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1.
0-1. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Torres is off at first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kohan will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Digging in, Lawrence Kohan watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak. Now the 1-0. Tanaka has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. In past meetings with Tanaka, batting .500, 5 for 10. Three and one. He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. Hops this one up. Here comes Gardner, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now at the plate, Lucas Kohan, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
As a look, now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lucas Kohan is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Into the box, Stephen Kohan, as he'll take a look at ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
He's going. And there he goes toward second. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll dive back in. Into the box now, Oliver the man, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
One out and a runner on second base. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in now, Ben Whitney. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. One count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Reined in. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Digging in, Spencer, his dudeness, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Torres hit the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Ducks lead it 2-0. Digging in, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set, now the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now it's 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 2-0. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. There's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Runners on first with 1 down. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Hicks, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Plate, Michael Kohan, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen, a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Al Messina. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Dan Palmer. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready for another chance. Lawrence Kohan, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-0. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 2-0 home. Hits this one hard the other way. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
To the plate now, Lucas Kohan, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Steven.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Stephen Kohan, 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center, and even 30 home runs on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Davy Garcia enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Davy Garcia.
Stepping in now, Oliver the man.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Torres has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Ben Whitney. From the stretch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
At the plate now, Spencer is Dudeness as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
To 2-2 now. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 7-0. And ready for his first at-bat, Kyle Higashioka. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Higashioka.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Soft grounder left side. Knee high, he barehands it. It's in time.
The batter, number 40, second baseman, Tyler Wade.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Wade. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wade is retired. 2 down now. Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Torres would be next. The 3-1. 3-2, full count. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Into the box now, Michael Kohan. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, Michael Kohan.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now back, second baseman, Al Messina.
Stepping into the box, Al Messina. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the pitch.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Dan Palmer. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses. Palmer is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game. Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Ready now, Torres.
Leading off the Yankees, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hit sharply on the ground. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Comes into play here at 273. 29 homers and 74 RBIs. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
2-2. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Yanks held in check. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lawrence Kohan, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. So now to the plate, Lucas Kohan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Stanton on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the captain, Stephen Cohen.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Cohen. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Well, that's in.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Oliver, the man, is on deck. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Oliver, the man.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Oliver, the man. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive, base hit to right. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike three.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Long throw to third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Second and third here, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he is safe at the plate as they get off the Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Tyler Wade. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Wade is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Long Island leads this one 7-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ben Whitney.
Ben Whitney.
Now here's the pitch. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now here it comes. And he takes strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the 2nd inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, some lessons have to be learned the hard way, like right here. The youngster serves up a 4-seamer, but it's straight as a rope. The hitter's eyes get as big as saucers, and he crushes it out of here. I doubt he'll serve up another 4-seamer in that location.
To the plate now, Michael Kohan. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Inside. 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Al Messina will be next. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Al Messina.
So digging in now, Al Messina. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Bouncer to the left side. To second for one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Palmer. He hit a sac fly earlier. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. As a look, now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5 innings, it is now 8-1. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Fastball well outside. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Messina stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping up now, Torres. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. fouled off. Liner in there for a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Here's the 2-1.
Oh, that's too high.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 2-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now batting, Luke Voigt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set and the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Messina is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Ducks are out in front 8-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Lawrence Kohan.
Lawrence Cohen.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 home. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. So his remarkable season continues as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Tyler Lyons gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Lucas Kohan.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Gardner is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Cohen.
Now at the plate, Stephen Kohan. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Oliver Dunham.
Stepping in, Oliver, the man. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Low for ball one. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Voit in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Long Island is on top 9-2. Seth Simmons is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Simmons.
Now in the box, Kyle Higashioka, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kohan arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 14, second baseman, Tyler Wade.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tyler Wade. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. This is foul right side. him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Torres, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Two and two.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Ben Whitney.
Ben Whitney.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. but this will be foul. Here it comes.
Thank you.
Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gardner on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
So now to the plate, Spencer is Dudeness, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 on the ground to third, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Kohan.
So striding in, Michael Kohan. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres brings it in, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Al Messina.
So stepping in, Al Messina. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with two strikes.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Heading out towards shallow right. His Dudeness is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. And the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt here. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. His dudeness is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
In there, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. In there, strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dan Palmer. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
That's wide, 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Lawrence Kohan is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Lawrence Kohan, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Once more, a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. Outside, 3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in, Lucas Kohan. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
First and second here with nobody out. Drilled right back up the middle. Torres hit the bag. to Voit in time for the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A 1 pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Throw over to first, back in standing. Standing in now, Oliver the man, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 3. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two out with the man at first. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Ducks lead this one 10-2. Stepping into the box, Kyle Higashioka, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. A swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Tyler Wade.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tyler Wade. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
The batter, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
The Yankees down to their final out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball just missed above the zone. All even now, 2-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And with that win, they've joined some elite company. How about 110 wins? Tying them in the record books with the 27 Yankees and the 1909 Pirates. Not bad, huh?
10-2 the final in this game. The Ducks win for a division-leading 110th time. Bill Pulsifer wins his 17th game of the season. Masahiro Tanaka was unable to work out of the second inning as he battled with the loss. Seth Simmons takes the rare 3-inning save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors. They left 11 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.